Welcome back. You're still on to the press, coming to you from King Adebayo Film and Theatre Arts Network Television, which you more popularly know as KAFTAN Television. And my name is Dayo, omoogun. And during the break, my guest walked in the person of the inimitable, indefatigable Richard Oriri, doctor, by the way, right?
Yet to.
Okay, it's in view.
It's in view.
All right then, you're welcome.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah, so it's good to have you once again.
My pleasure, sir.
Right. Now, so we will be talking mainly, the talking points mainly will have to center around the APC Executive Committee meeting that held yesterday, where Tinubu was endorsed for his second term, where they said that there's no vacancy in Aso Rock, and the president also was quick to ask that, to promise that he will work harder, and he said that the policies are working, because according to him the prices of foodstuffs are crashing. Well, that's I don't know. I mean, that's for us to also weigh in on. And then also, Ganduje was saying at that meeting that he came in and found 8.9 billion naira debt at the party. You can imagine how huge that is. And then also, there have been reports that a lot of the major players of the party were not at the party. Amechi was not there, Buhari was not there, Lawan was not there, Fayemi was not there, Nasir El-Rufai was not there, and you know, for some reason, that's some news really, because these are people who ordinarily should be a major part of whatever the party is doing. So that has to do with the APC. And then we have the story of the NAFDAC hall. I mean, they swooped on certain hideouts of drug, how do you call them now? What will you say now? Okay, the expired drugs. They had expired drugs of worth 1 trillion naira. That is huge. That is huge. And so that is in the kitty, thanks to the great work that NAFDAC is doing. And then also you have the story of some abduction of students in Benue. You also have that. And basically, these are the major stories. So you want to begin to take them at your own convenience.
Let's start one of them. You pick them.
Okay, let's take the APC NEC, for example.
Good morning viewers, good morning Nigeria, and I want to thank you again for finding me worthy to be your guest this morning, at least for us to educate Nigerians and the world at large.
Yeah.
For what happened in the NEC meeting yesterday, you know, after so many years or so many months, APC have not been able to sit together at that level of the decision-making body, the highest decision-making body of the party, which is the NEC, National Executive thing. So yesterday was a history-making day for APC, and for what I picked from the discussion and their resolutions so far, it was like a kind of retrospection and assessment of the activities so far, especially within the current administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as leader of the party, Yes, from your presentation, there are key stakeholders of the party that we are not seeing in the meeting. Yes, and that was expected. It was expected.
It was expected?
Yes, it was expected. It was expected. It was expected because before now, El-Rufai has accused the president of running a family government.
In fact, he has been in the news in the last few weeks.
El-Rufai is a Twitter. It's a social media politician now. So El-Rufai has accused the president of running a family government. that he's only picking people who are his boys from Lagos. And from what he has said, El-Rufai belonged to APC as a party.
Yeah.
It's a combination of different political parties. The aggrieved governors of PDP
at the time.
The CPC led by President Buhari, the ACN group led by Tinubu himself, who is the leader, and some ABGA group and other. So presently, from what has happened, the stakeholders you mentioned, I think majority of them, they are of the CPC group, of the Buhari group.
And the few sideline.
Yes, the CPC group and few PDP who were in the cabinet of Tinubu, like Amechi. Amechi was from the PDP.
In the cabinet of Buhari.
In the cabinet of Buhari, and then, yes. So, and now, if you look at what is happening, Tinubu is running the administration with his team. Majorly the believers of his ideology from the ACN function of the party. And if you have seen what is going on presently, you will see that it's like APC, they are like doing a rotational. Once it's your turn, since they have, it's not just, they came together from different fashion to form the party. So one is the turn of this fashion that have the opportunity to be at the center. Then you run the government around your circle. It was when it was Buhari's time, he ran the government within that circle as well. And now it's Tinubu is running his government, one on the basis of merit, and the other one again on the basis of a trust, and the trust can only be found within his own circle. People that he has worked with before, people who believed in his own ACN ideology, because he came on the platter of his own change. Buhari change, his own is renewed hope. His own is renewed hope. So they all came with a different ideology. That's individual ideology, not party ideology.
All right. And is that not going to affect the party negatively the way it's going?
It will not.
Which are the signs that we are seeing now?
What is there? There will be in-house crack, and the in-house challenge now is what they are facing. But at the end, he has directed the national chairman of the party to ensure that he set up a reconciliatory committee in a political party. Once the moment, for the fact that individual interests, clannish interests, regional interests, ethnic interests, you cannot export those things from politics, especially within Nigeria, the Nigeria sector. You can't expunge it from it completely. So for the fact that interest is there in politics, there's no how you will not see this kind of crisis. And now El-Rufai is he felt cheated or felt betrayed. He felt betrayed, and in that case, what he's doing now is to say that, yes, you cannot just push me out like that. I have my voice and I have the same brain that I use in supporting you. I can still use the same brain to destabilize. To destabilize. If I cannot build, I can destroy. That is what he's doing now. But for the president that we all know, he's a very strategic person. President Bola Tinubu is a very strategic person, and from what is going on presently, you will see clearly that 2027 is almost is like 70% done for him. Like from the meeting of NEC yesterday, they have given him vote of confidence, showing clearly that within this their circle, no person, no member of the party will have that boldness to say, I'm going to challenge him. So what they are doing now is to put their house in order, build the synergy within among themselves, and see how they can face the anticipated enemy that will be coming from the other political parties that may come to challenge Tinubu in 2027. So from every indication, and again, another major decision taken by the NEC yesterday was that they said there will be no elective Congress. meaning from the national level, state level, local government level to the world level, all the ESCOs of the party, they are going with their second tenure or automatically. That is the structure is intact.
It's intact.
The structure is intact, and this structure from the national level to state and to local government to world level, they are being managed and controlled by certain gladiators. So these gladiators from yesterday, they are the ones jubilating.
Oh, no, is that good for the party? Is that not going to create some cleavage?
It's the best strategy. It's the best strategy.
Won't there be some people who feel aggrieved that they have been shut out?
No, what is there is that if you are to conduct a fresh Congress,
yes.
If you are to conduct a fresh Congress, that will cause more havoc to the party. As it is now, they can manage it. They have been managing the party in this way, and there's so much peace. So much peace. So some of them that are aggrieved, they are the ones that have not been recognized either by appointment or anything. But as it is now, they are to go, like, there are still some persons outside the shore of Nigeria that want to come and join a political party in Nigeria and be a full participant in the process. So if such people are coming now, they would want to be in charge of their ward executive of the party. Let's say the party chairman, party secretary, party women leader, youth leader, and all of that at the world level. But as it is now, if you are coming, you have to come and negotiate with the gladiator that have this structure already on ground. And it's easy to do it that way than coming to struggle to have the structure. If 4 or 5 gladiators from within the political world are struggling to be the one in charge of the structure, you see how difficult, how terrible the fight will be. But the existing one now, every one of you coming to joining the party, you will have that freedom, you have that peace of relating with the owner of that particular structure. You know, in political party arrangement, those who have the structure decide who pick the party ticket. The structure owners, they are the one who decide who pick the party ticket. Because if, like, say, state assembly primary election now, they will say all the ward chairman, women leader, youth leader, treasurer, and all of that, the 5 key officers of the ward level, let's say times 10 wards, that they are going to be the ones to select, to elect who will be the candidate of the party from that local government for state assembly. You understand? So what the only thing you do is not even for you to go and be talking to these leaders of the party at the world level. What you do is to go and be talking to the individual structure owners.
Wow.
Like you now in your ward, the entire ESCO of the ward, they are your own structure. You put them there. So if I am to come to your ward to say I am seeking for, I need the support of your ward ESCO, it's you I will come and talk to. They go to the other ward, talk to the structure owner there.
Is that not still talking, I mean, Godfather and all that?
You can't separate Godfatherism from politics. You cannot. Is from head, from the one you are seeing at the national level here to the world level,
lowest level,
to the world level. You can't just do without Godfatherism, because it's like a vocation. You go, let's say you want to learn upholstery. You go and learn under somebody that knows how to construct, to build quality chairs. You understand?
And then he becomes your mentor. He becomes your
train you. And after training you, you will now own your own shop.
But you still pay allegiance
to him, because he's your boss. He's the one who gave you that training. You must undergo that training. And that is why, like now, there are too many people from Lagos that President Tinubu have trained in that manner. Even the SGF, current secretary to the government of the Federation today, he was a trainee under Tinubu after he left office, for the fact that they are the 1999 set. Tinubu came out to become a giant in the political scene in Nigeria by single-handedly forming his own political party, which is AC then, from AC to ACN. Then there's the current SGF saw the ideology that he was trading on, and he joined him. From then, they became friends, and he was seeing him as his own focal person from within the North Central. Then if you go to the northeast, he was seeing people like Nuhu Ribado as his focal person. So in the political arrangement of Nigeria, there is no how you can separate godfatherism from anything. You can't separate it. From the 774 local government in Nigeria. President Tinubu have focal persons who believe in his ideology. So, and there is no how you want to pick select leaders that from you will go outside these people that believe in your ideology, that have acquired enough training to become leaders. Is from among them you may have them 100, 15, 20, 30, and from among them you select the one you think can perform best in this position, and you put the person there. That is what they are doing. So like
okay, still talking about some of those people who have shown some kind of grievance and if you like defiance and have refused to attend. What can be the grounds of a fire, for example? Amici has been talking. Amici has spoken negatively concerning the party on one or two occasions, so much so that the barrister Felix Moka the spokesman for the party had to take him on at a particular time. Yes, I understand that, but what could be the grounds of a Fayemi, for example? What could be the grounds of a Lawan, for example? What could be the grounds of Buhari himself? Right now, Buhari should be in the larger-than-life position of like a father of the party, having been the leader of the party, having been president and all that. So at this point, he should be seen to be galvanizing all the centrifugal forces together. So what could be his, what do you think?
Buhari as a person is not that harmful. Buhari as a person is not that harmful. If you look at what happened during his time when the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu indicated interest to take over from him, you will see clearly that what happened at that time, they were not his arrangement, but his cabals, his boys. Buhari doesn't have that strong mind to say, I will use this hammer and destroy. No. But he doesn't have that leadership skill
okay.
to put his supporters, his followers together, and they say, don't do this, and they listen to you, don't do this. If you choose to do something, Buhari will allow you to go ahead with what you want to do. He behave like a complete democrat who don't shrink somebody's opinion. He allows you to carry out whatever you want to do on your own. But if problem comes, you take it by yourself. You will not join him to your problem. So, like, if not, how can somebody like President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he was the one and some other persons that went to ask Buhari after he has contested for several times to become president, and he didn't succeed.
And he had said he
has given up that he would never contest again. So people like Tinubu went to him to say, come, this time you will become president. And he accepted, he followed them, and the PK bought form for him, did everything.
And it became a reality.
And it became a reality. And such person, when Tinubu indicated interest that he wants to be president, you saw what happened. Almost all the ministers under President Tinubu fought Tinubu not to pick the ticket. Tinubu walked from outside the party, from outside the clique of Buhari to get the ticket. You understand? So that is just what happened. If not, how can, if Buhari stood up to say, Amechi, drop your ambition, Fayemi, drop your ambition, all of them, that even the former governor of Kogi State, Yaya Bello, drop your ambition. They should have that boldness to say, my principal said I should drop my ambition, and they dropped their ambition. The reason Buhari was not in charge of their decision. He was not in charge. They were the one in charge. So they fought him until even a CBN governor in Nigeria, because of Tinubu, made scarcity, made cash to be so scarce in Nigeria, because he went Tinubu to fail the election after he did not succeed in contesting the election, because he had the interest to contest as well.
Even while serving
as a CBN governor, he has not resigned then. So the forces against Tinubu was too much, but at the end, he uses his wisdom to maneuver his way. So today he's the president. Now that he's the president, you see, he has been able to put the APC working under his leadership together, and they have had their own NEC meeting. And those who were aggrieved that refused to go, he has asked the national president, chairman of the party, to set up a reconciliatory committee. Call them. The President Tinubu, I know, before 2027, some of these people you see shouting. What they are looking for is just recognition and their interest, and that's all. They are not shouting in the interest of the masses. They are not shouting in the interest of the masses. All of them belong to the same clique of elitism. They belong to that clique. So they can be seen to be fighting themselves, but they are not fighting doing that in your interest. They are doing it in their interest. Yes. It's something like, I can call it cartel, political cartel. They are out to grab the state structure. Now it has slipped their hand, but they are still struggling to see that they can come inside it. You cannot. How can the heftiest in the history of this country and Africa as a whole, Nigerian budget 54 point something trillion in 2024 it was over about 30 something trillion. So then, and you see these people that knows how to spend money already, knows what is inside, knows the loopholes, knows the way to taking advantage. Then you see them out of this arrangement. Is something that you too should think about. all right. Still on that APC NEC thing. Okay, so but I was saying, what do you think Fayemi would be holding against the party? Fayemi. There's no how Fayemi. The Fayemi I know, with the Fayemi I grew up to meet, I don't think Fayemi will have that mind to fight President Tinubu openly. He will not have that mind. And one thing I respect the Yoruba culture, ethnic group, is that they respect leaders so much. And if you see what happened in the 2023 election, almost all the Yoruba lawyers, they refused to stand in any court against President Tinubu. Check it. I checked. In fact, I looked very well. Even somebody like Femi Falana could not have that guts to challenge President Tinubu, even in court. People like maybe he didn't get the no. It was, see, the Yorubas. If you look at it very well, it's not about, I'm not talking about ethnicity or religions or anything now. It's the respect for other. Like on the day of book launch of Babangida, you see the sitting president of Nigeria. Ordinarily, if you meet with Obasanjo, they should be fighting. From outside, people will be seeing them that they are fighting. But when he saw Obasanjo, he bows to greet him. He tobale. You understand? So the Fayemi will not have that boldness to fight Tinubu. He will not. Even people are building on Osibajo. That Osibajo will be used to fight to contest the election against Tinubu and all. Osibajo too may not have that boldness, that mind to fight Tinubu. And you think that it's from the culture of respect? And the El-Rufai have seen all of this that I am saying now. El-Rufai have seen it, and that is why he's building his war structure around the southwest. Yes, around Atiku. And in fact, he recently said something like he wanted to also co-opt the South.
knowing full well that the Southwest is not likely to buy his...
He's a very technical and very intelligent person. He is now separating majority of the Southwest from Tinubu's ideology. That Tinubu is running the government as a personal business.
That is not
in the interest. That what he's doing is not in the general interest of the larger Southwesterners. Just to see how he can pick some people from there to join him. To say this man is not doing what we know you, that if you are the one that is the president, you will not behave like this. For that reason, join us to fight this man that is doing this.
So clearly, Richard, the way this is going, Rufai is positioning himself as someone who is likely to contest the ticket. Yes, Rufai for president in 2027.
That would be very good. That would be very good. Yes, if he's contested, it will be very good.
At least
that is, so that Tinubu will be happy. Tinubu can even ask him to contest. You understand? Because
even under another party,
or even under any other platform.
So why would Tinubu be happy?
No, because you see, in politics, you must have the way. You must see the system. If you really want the system to favor you, you allow the contest to be broadened, so that you weaken their structure, divide and rule. If Rufai is contesting, Atiku is contesting, and Rufai have the ticket of any political party, and Atiku have the ticket, automatically the vote from the Fulani ethnic will be shared. You see, if you see what happened in 2023 election, it was purely ethnic and religious election. Obi got what he got from religious circle. That is almost all the Christians in Nigeria voted for Obi. Obi almost won. Either he won in Kaduna because of the larger population of Christians in Kaduna. Obi won in Abuja because 70-80% of the voters in Abuja, they are Christians. He won in Nasarawa because Maraba massacre, all those, the largest area of voters. Yes, down to Akwanga. They are Christians. You understand? He won in Lagos because they are Christians. And President Tinubu saw all of this, and Atiku won 70-80% of all the states controlled by the Fulanis.
Wow.
You understand? The same way Tinubu, but Tinubu, as a tactical person, as a strategic person, he gathered most of his vote outside the Yoruba ethnic group. He gathered most of his vote from the minority ethnic groups. That is why you see the SGF here today. He is representing an ethnic group, the Tiv ethnic group. You see FCT minister is representing the Ijo ethnic group. So the minority ethnic groups, Tinubu went under and picked them. Even the vice president is from a minority ethnic group in the north. That is what is that? This the ethnic something in Borno State. So if you look at it very well, he's a very strategic person. 2027, I think, is a done deal for him because he has seen in fact, he has grafted it, and he's working towards achieving his own.
You also more tremendous faith in Tinubu's political sagacity.
No. If they could not bring Tinubu down in 2023,
then it's going. Of course, 2027.
Now that he's in power as the president of Nigeria, I don't think there's anything. All these people you see shouting before 2027, you see them praising Tinubu.
You see them no more. All right, so we go on a break, and when we get back, we will expect that you will call in to also make your own views known. The number will be on the screen, but just in case you want to get ready with it, it's 08029938365. But that will be when we get back after this break. Welcome back. This is the home run as we begin to take a look at the one or two more major headlines. And at this point, we invite you to call in, and the number is on the screen, 08029938365. Please do call in so we can also have your own contribution, even as Richard continues to take us through some of the issues that have come out as headline this morning. For example, maybe we should take a look at the 1 trillion naira worth of expired drugs that were confiscated by NAFDAC.
Yes, the issue of drug in Nigeria, one biggest problem that we are having today is these drugs, especially the ones banned by government that they are not good to use, like tramadol and all of these.
Yeah.
Nigeria today, we are blessed because we have about 65% of our population are youth. 65. Any nation that have majority of its population to be youth, they jump up to God and thank him.
Richard, let's take this. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. This is Engineer Dayo calling from Ogun State.
You're welcome, Engineer Dayo.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
I want to commend our guest today. He's really good. He knows Tinubu very well. I was happy listening to him giving us the quality of the President Tinubu.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Wow. What happened, Engineer Dayo? Please do call back. So Richard is on his way to getting the position of campaign director for Tinubu for 2027 already. All right, so let's get this now. Hello. Hello. Oh no. Hello. I guess there's a problem. Please do call us back. The line is still open. So that was some commendation from Engineer Dayo. We don't know what next he was going to say. So Engineer Dayo, please do still call back if you can. And it's open to you everywhere around the world. Please do call in. Let's have your own. And so you were talking about
the level of drug addiction in Nigeria. Yes. The level of drug addiction in Nigeria is causing us a lot. Already.
Hello? Hello?
Are you sure you're picking it well?
Yeah. Hello? What?
Once you press it, touch up.
Okay. That's a problem. Aha.
Is it up or the middle one? You touch this, the middle side.
Right. So. All right. So, hello.
Yeah, good morning, sir. Good morning, Mr. Richard. You are on to SND calling from Lagos.
Good morning, sir.
Beautiful morning to you, sir. And thank you very much for your wonderful analysis. We really appreciate KAFTAN.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
To say our mind regarding the nation's affairs, and so many news resonate with me.
Okay.
But the time will not permit me to go into details. So let me quickly respond regard of what Mr. Richard had mentioned regarding Tinubu. He really did very, very well. The game of politics is calculation. And then immediately, whether you like it or not, the Excellency, Mr. President, even before now, if you go back to his track record, you'll understand that he's a politician from the grassroots, fueling people in so many categories, in so many regions, and so on and so forth. So, if not, I see no reason with this kind of situation, the ruling party will endorse his candidacy even before 2027. So when the party members, those who even have interest to go aside and then support the leadership of the present leadership until 2027, that is on that. Secondly, they now agree that Delta State, even Osun State, and then some other states of this nature, understand? So, and then also endorsing Ganduje to continue till 2026 is another thing. You know that in the Southwest, Ganduje is going to do a lot. You can agree with me by setting a committee to contact the agreed members to reconcile with them, dialogue, which Mr. President supported that. It shows that the opposition party have a big job in their hands, and I don't know what kind of miracle and Eldorado are they going to do. Honestly speaking, in this kind of situation, with the way and manner the opposition parties are handling issues, believe in me, like I said, I don't know what kind of miracle and Eldorado are they going to apply.
All right. Since you say several of the headlines resonate with you, why don't you just quickly take another one? Take some 20 seconds.
The issue of this situation where post-female university students being abducted by the KAFTAN in Benue State. And believe me, if a security matter, it is, I don't know, sometimes it teaches me very well. Like I always made mention, we have all the national security structure. We have the police force, we have the Nigerian army, we have the air force, we have the DIG, we have the NIG, we have the civil service, and so on and so forth. We have the immigration, we have the so you ask me, how can we bridge the gap of communication between these our security partners? There is a big gap of communication between the security partners and the field, those at the field. So what is it that we need to do that we are not doing? We have the mentality, we have the manpower, we have the resources. So what is the problem? So how long shall we remain in this present predicament?
Yeah, I must let you go now, and I agree entirely with you that that's a serious problem. As I speak with you, even right here, I have a sister that is missing since Tuesday. We don't know her whereabouts. We've done everything, so it's a very traumatic experience, and so. Yeah, but we need to let you go so we can take other Nigerians. Thank you so very much for calling in. Yeah, so
the issue of that security is we can blend it with this drug issue.
Yeah,
the level of drug addiction in Nigeria today is causing a lot of havoc to the country, and that might truly have. That is, it has linked to the security challenges we are having today. Most of these security problems that we are having, they are being orchestrated, caused by the youth who indulge in this drug addiction.
Please, let's take this. Hello?
Hello. Yeah, good morning, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Your name, please.
My name
Can you speak up?
is Fidelis. Can you hear?
Fidelis from where?
Fidelis from Port Harcourt.
From Port Harcourt. Okay, quickly, let's have your take.
Yeah, I carefully listened to analysis that you have expressed, and I want to wonderfully appreciate your care this morning.
Let Nigerians hear you clearly. Maybe move away from your TV set and then up your decibels. Yeah, I think it's better now. Yeah, go on.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Better. Yes, this is better.
All right. I actually wanted to appreciate your guest in the studio this morning. I want to make a little contribution.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Your analysis was very okay, quite impressive. But my concern is the fact that Nigerians, the government in power now, continue lying to Nigerians.
Okay, those in power continue lying to Nigerians. Is that what you said?
Price of items in the market.
Okay, the price of foodstuff. I think there's something really distorting your connection. It's not. It's fluctuating. Maybe if you just move around, and you have just 10 seconds, so we can move on to the other.
It's off.
Oh, great. So you heard him.
Yes.
Yeah, he's saying that his concern that while your analysis is great, but his concern is that leaders, people in power, tell Nigerians a whole lot of lies. And I was going to cite an example that, like the president said, that the price of foodstuffs has crashed and all that. So
no, the price of food stuff has not sincerely crashed. But what is there is that since there's no money in circulation, and majority of Nigerians don't even have this cash at their disposal. For that reason, demand for different many goods have reduced.
Okay,
and as the demand reduces, the same way the people selling these goods
have no choice
they have no choice than to reduce the price. You get my point? Okay. Like in December, too many people who are in business of poultry business, they thought of they are in their mind they were going to sell their chickens for like 15, 18, 20,000. But when the demand was too low,
they had to,
and if you don't reduce it to sell off, you will spend money to buy feed. To feed
those things could even die off.
So at the end, the price crashed to 7,000-8,000 naira, even 6,500. So most of this price increase in Nigeria is artificial. It's artificial. Sincerely. Like I went to my village one time like that. In Abuja here, we were buying a cup of granite for 200 naira. I got to my village and they said cup of granite 200. I said this is not good.
It's wrong. How can we buy 200
from the backyard of your house? You brought this granite to boil it in the house. Not that you enter any vehicle from anywhere.
Anywhere.
And you are selling the way they are selling in Abuja. This is not good now.
Yeah, you're welcome to the press.
Yeah, this engineer.
Okay, finally you got back. Yes.
I want I can tell you that about Tinubu. Tinubu is normal to my concern. My concern is about the drug abuse among the youth.
Go on.
Okay, so you see, the government has to control the social media. Sincerely, you see this social media as a way of controlling our youth. Now, imagine kidnappers doing giveaway on social media platforms. You see how they display the ransom collected. Now, you see how celebrity abuse these drugs, right? And you know how many people use that are their followers. Now, these days, you see the rate at which youth are playing sex, right? You actually watch content now on social media that they will not advertise this person or the thing. And it has made this youth to be so useless that they always find ways of getting this money to take it. So, you can see for America, for example, and some other countries, there's a way they control this social media of the thing because it has a very, very large percentage of controlling our youth. You hardly say anything on social media now that will not advertise for this betting company.
All right, engineer. We have to let you go because of time. Okay. We're running very. Yeah. So he's saying that social media needs to be regulated so that the kind of content that you get doesn't mislead the youth. That too many youths are involved in betting, involved in drug use, and all that. Maybe we'll take this quickly and then get back to you. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Prince Jerry. I'm from Imo State.
Prince, go ahead, please.
Tone down the volume of your TV set.
I'm one of your ardent listeners on your program.
All right. Please do cut down the volume of your TV set.
Okay. I've done that.
Good.
Richard, the first day I listened to Richard was one of the people I do listen to, and Macaulay as well.
Okay.
But this morning there is something I want to talk about. What I want to emphasize is on this, where I've been hearing what the you people are saying and what other people have contributed to the cause. Insecurity brought so many hardship in Nigeria. And we are not talking of that. as a result of most of the communities that this hens may have packed in their original land. And we are not discussing about those things. And if you look at the prices of foodstuff compared to what is being obtained in the past, you agree with me that Nigerians are suffering.
Seriously.
The suffering in the land is much. And our government, those in government, they keep on telling lies, telling the masses lies, that they have crushed this one, they have done this, they have done that. It's only when you get to the market then you see the reality on ground. It's not that somebody told me, but you see it yourself. So many families, like I know how many people have been able to pay their children's school fees, which I don't know them. Anytime I'm in the village, they will come to me to pay for 1 or 2 things. And when I see them, I look at them. If I don't do it, my mind will be freaking me. And if you don't do it, tomorrow those children will be the people that will come and harm your children.
True.
Prince.
Prince.
Opportunity of helping them, and they don't do it. I do it not that I have too much, but I do it that I must do it to help humanity.
Well, Prince, that's some. Yeah, you have just 10 seconds, please.
Okay. What I want to say here is this. There's no justification for people in government. They keep on telling us lies. This campaign we are trying to, we are analyzing Tinubu this, Tinubu that, or the other political parties. This 2023, we have not had any seat. What are we doing to remedy this problem of Nigerians? Nigerians are suffering.
All right, Prince, we will have to let you go now. Your point is well made. Yeah.
I can feel his pain.
Yeah.
I can feel his pain because no village in Nigeria you go to that you will not see what he's seeing in his own village. And the problem sincerely is leadership. The problem sincerely is leadership. But the whole thing started from the subsidy that was removed from petrol. But most Nigerians are capitalizing on the subsidy that was removed from petrol to artificially increase prices of their goods, which is another problem that we are facing. Because like the other day, somebody misbehaved to me in one place. I said, look at where you are occupying. Just that you are managing POS, now you are putting so much price. Let's say 5,000 naira, you say you're collecting 300 naira. For what? This is pure crime that you are committing. If it is your governor now, you'll be complaining, insulting your governor. See this small place that you are managing, you are the leader of this place. And you are doing this. It's the same poor Nigerians that are coming to withdraw small money from you, and you are stealing from them. You understand? So Nigerians, we have that habit of putting wickedness in any small business that we engage ourselves in. Putting artificial prices, just the inflation going on majorly making life difficult for people, and it's not good. We should put the interest of the country first. See your neighbor as you see yourself. This pain I am going to cause this person. Now, if it is me, how will I feel? But we don't feel it.
We don't.
That is the problem. Then going to the leadership angle, sincerely, what is going on in Nigeria today, insecurity is a problem. But if the Nigerians DSS and the military will not have the kind of information that the DSS will have. Because in the 774 local government in Nigeria, DSS, they are in everywhere.
Right.
I have served before as a local government secretary, and the DSS in every day they write report from all the political world, all the villages within the local government. They write report to the state headquarters. The state headquarters filled the center.
Just before you go on, Richard, let's see what this person has to say. Please don't lose your thoughts.
It's off. So okay, such report, the particular DSS in charge of any local government know the bad boys, the bad people, the criminals in every local government. They should leave them out, submit to the military, and give them the direction for action.
So you are saying they should build a synergy.
The synergy they have built it, because from the time of Lagbaja started it.
Right.
The synergy was not there before, and that's why you see security being the security problem reduced at least to the barest minimum.
Right now.
But they are coming up again now, and that is why Nigerians are crying. The synergy between the DSS, the Nigerian military, the NIA, it wasn't there, but now they have the synergy. So they should keep getting information from the DSS and go for operation. Picking these bad boys from all the world, all the villages, picking them and silencing them, and everything will end, to be frank. Because like the other day, from Abacha barracks here to Asokoro, one of my friends, the elder brother was driving around 9 p.m. He was almost, they've taken him away. Till today, now the vehicle is in the Maitama police station. If you see the vehicle, they've taken the guy away, and they have not made call. From Abacha barracks.
They have not made a call.
They have not
That's
made
exactly
call.
The case of my.
From Abacha barracks to Asokoro in Abuja here. The other man, bullet pierced through his neck. He's in the hospital at the Mogadishu barracks. He's in the hospital there. So within FCT,
if that can happen,
if that can happen within the FCT, in the villages, nobody fenced their house.
My sister's case is in Gwagwalada.
Nobody fenced their house.
I mean,
criminals will go as you are sleeping. They just use leg, open your door, and do whatever they do to you. If you go like in my local government, and the entire local government of 10 political wards, just the local government, the police station at the local government headquarters, which is the division, with less than 12 police officers policing the entire local government. That is every individual in Nigeria, and you are your own security. No, that is a problem. Shortage of manpower, shortage of everything, no network. The only people that I commend, so that I am talking to seriously, that are doing the work of policing the country very well now, Nigerian DSS and the military.
All right. Richard, we're going to
They're doing very well.
We're going to have to go on this edition of the press. It's been a wonderful time, and Richard has been in his best elements. He's got commendation from around the world, and I'm just saying, I hope APC will have to pay for this, because
not APC. I am talking for Nigeria.
I know you're talking for Nigeria, but it really was like some wonderful marketing for Tinubu. But you were just saying how you feel.
The way it is.
The way you feel. Now, so at this point, we will just have to go. I must say thank you to you for being there on the other side, and for several of you who have made effort to call, who didn't get through, and those of you who got through, I really want to say thank you. And to my production team, wonderful, divine, big up, and thank you for coming, Richard.
It's my pleasure.
And I do hope that we can count on you
any minute, any time.
All right. So at this point, we just have to go. My name remains Dayo omoogun. Please log on tomorrow again. There'll be another beautiful time on the press tomorrow, Friday. And my name is Dayo omoogun, and it's bye-bye from me.